You see the title. No further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this one. I'm already hella late. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my new and old subscribers, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Members. I'll definitely get a video over today. It's gonna happen. But listen, y'all. I was just taking advantage of my self-care, and I didn't sleep in. I've been up just working out. Coming. It's really nice outside. If you guys can get outside today, get outside. I mean, enjoy yourselves. I'm out here. I'm gonna tell you what I like to do to gauge whether I'm gaining weight or not is I got my favorite shorts, right? Snug. I know when I put on some weight, and hey, ladies, they're hella snug right now. I mean, they super snug. Your boy done put on a few pounds. You know what I'm saying? I've been being a little bit too happy, man. Sorry, y'all. Hey, I've been being too happy. I've been eating and stuff. Now, I do eat within my time range, but I eat a lot. I'm eating a lot, man. I'm really enjoying my life. You know what I'm saying? These dudes around here be looking like, and don't look, don't look, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't look, man. You know what I mean? Anyway, look, I was just, you know what I'm saying? I had a line of beard up. Gentlemen, you know how it be. If you're shaving too much and, you press too hard or whatever, and then your face starts, you gotta let that stuff grow out, let your face heal, but then it started healing and it started itching. It's like, all right, well, it's time for that to go. I don't let my hair grow over my lip. I don't know how you guys do that, man. That stuff right there is bad business. That's bad business. You know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and lined myself up and, finished off my workout. I thought I'd come out here and give you guys a channel message. Now, listen, I want to talk to you guys and let some people get in here first. We've only been here for 2 minutes. It takes about 10 minutes for my people to show up. That's why I'm just shooting what with you guys. But I'm also trying to keep the retention up. So I got to make sure I give you guys some good views, keep it positive and smiling. And listen, I go back and look at my analytics. I see the videos that you guys like and what the retention's up on and ones that's not. So I'm starting things off a little bit differently, you know what I'm saying? Making sure you got visuals. Ladies, gentlemen, I'm getting this channel message. I'm getting this feeling from the collective, right? I have a feeling. And this feeling is I'm channeling, that everybody in the collective is good. Some coming around, but see, I just started getting into this thing, so I don't know. But it seems like you guys are doing really good. Kudos to you guys. Kudos. I want to be able to give you a salute. I'll do it. I'm stone in my hand, but hey, listen, guys. I looked up. You know what I'm saying? And amethyst stone and stuff. I actually looked it up, and because they say go there, and I'm supposed to clean off my lens. Man, I didn't do it. I'm probably gonna do that, man. But I didn't really look up, you know what I'm saying, the properties of it. Like brain fog, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, keeping you calm, helps you with deep thought, all kind of stuff. And I just walked in there and it called me. Like you have to do that kind of stuff, man. Like, or if you're online, I guess maybe, but I think it's more so being inside the spot and it just calls you. You know what I'm saying? And I just, I picked it up and I can't put it down. I'm just always just walking around with it. But it's not because someone told me to. I just felt it. It just feels good in my hand. And I looked it up. No, it really was a video popped up. No, it was a video popped up in my feed, from a good reader. Dude's a really good reader, man. Um, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Dude be getting me pumped, man, every time I see one of his reads. He's really more of a motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying? We need to slide more into that, avenue, but dude, he brought it up. You know what I'm saying? He brought up the crystal name and he's really tapped in. And for some reason, I was like, he brought up that name. I'm like, I'm going to look that name up. And it happened to be the same crystal I have. And I looked up, from there, I looked up, what I'm saying, what does it do? And I'm like, that's pretty dope, man. So the next time I go there, which might be today or tomorrow, what I'm saying, I'm going to record it. We're going to get another one. Not another same crystal, what I'm saying, get something different. You know what I mean? I need to get some bracelets. But also, that's just a little bit of story time. You know what I'm saying? Giving you guys a little bit of background and, what I'm saying, a little bit about my thoughts. But I want to talk about what I'm channeling. I feel like since you guys are on top of your A game right now, Black butterfly just flew around across in front of me. That's a sign. You guys are getting contacted by exes. I believe, and this is not me, okay? I think I've made it very clear to mine not to reach out. And what'll happen if someone pops up at my home, they'll get treated like a burglar. You know what I'm saying? There is nothing there. We don't know each other at all. I never apparently really knew that person. But I wanted to talk to you guys about that. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the possibility and the energy I'm feeling. And this could be the Lady Sigmas, or it could be the Sigma males. I'm not sure. But someone's having an ex reach out after you're having a glow up. And this is not me. I'm telling you guys, like, my ex has not done this. So I'm not, what I'm saying, the most that she has going on, which we're going to talk about, is, I don't know. I believe her family's doing most of it, and her friends and stuff like that, and her exes after me or whatever, for the most part. But I'm feeling like some of you guys are having exes reach out to you guys, or you guys are, you know, connected still to your ex. I've learned how to differentiate between my energy and someone else's, right? Before, that's what my problem was. Now I know when I feel something that's not mine, like I'm in nature chilling, and then I start feeling something like a annoying energy. And then if I let it like dwell a little bit, it'll get deeper. And then if I go and start scrolling on YouTube or something, or TikTok, then I'll kind of like see stuff. And I'm like, that's a confirmation. There's some exes trying to reach out to y'all. They're seeing your glow up. They're seeing you in isolation, or, away from them and most people, starting over in anew, thinking about or already reached out to you guys. And I believe part of the excuses are going to be something along the lines of, you know, can we talk? Can we at least be friends? I'm sorry, woo, woo, woo. I was under the impression that, I had a lot of people that were going against you and saying a lot of things, and woo, 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 all this and that and the third. And I needed somewhere to stay, and the people I was staying with, the family don't like you, and I couldn't do that, this, that, and the third, and they just kind of like were going crazy with it, and they started, because you guys, if you don't have full out social media, then you at least have some type of social media like a Facebook or something, and that you've been getting stalked on there, random messages, possibly just random things going on. And then, now that you're on your glow up, though, things may have slowed down, and maybe you have an ex reaching out to you, or you feel like they're going to, or, what I'm saying, they have, what I mean, in some type of capacity. And they're giving you that, sob story stuff, which is going to be absent of accountability and a lot of love bombing. Listen, you know how hard you worked to rebuild yourself after this and figuring things out without having anyone give you any information. You need to understand, please. Like, listen, y'all are good people. I feel this energy heavy. It could be just the boo up season because everybody's trying to get in shape and stuff, and these narcs are out there trying to make sure that their lineups, and their trifectas are doubled and tripled down. Don't be a part of that mess they got going on. These people let other people talk about you like dogs. Like dogs. And I'm talking about the entire relationship. And see, here's the thing, and here's the rub. Y'all overlooked a lot of things. And I know a lot of people, they don't go back and analyze things afterwards. I did. Part of the reason why I was in my little mind trap or whatever for as long as I was. I wasn't really in it like y'all thought I was. I was analyzing everything, putting everything together. So you know that the family never liked you. You know that. But you thought that that person was at least on your side. Well, why would that person be on your side if the whole family don't like you? I mean, if that was the case, then that person probably wouldn't hang out with the family. What did you do to people that didn't like that person? Well, you probably let them go. Hence the reason why you ended up in isolation. A lot of people's like, they didn't like that person, or like, there's something about that person. They just come off sneaky or something. Everybody didn't like my ex. Everybody was like, there's something about that motherfucker. And I just kept cutting people off, like, they're doing something wrong. And they were trying to warn me. You know what I'm saying? Trying to warn me. Half the friends that was probably telling me she probably had already slept with. But, the family members was like, there's something off about her. Trying to warn me about her. Didn't say nothing really bad. They know how defensive I get. I'm a Leo, so I'll be protecting mine, and obviously to my detriment. You know what I'm saying? I have to be really protective about that because I'm very protective, like a lion with everything, like I am with everything on the internet. Like you come from my family, you might as well coming from my throat. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go at you like you ain't never seen before. But you know what I mean? Apparently, some people like to use that against me. But I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm feeling this energy like you guys are feeling like or already been in contact by some ex, a family member, an old friend, a group of ex coworkers or something while you're on your glow up trying to see what you're up to, giving you some sob story, or at the very least, just reaching out, hitting you with the hey big head or whatever. Do not fall for any of it. Don't even entertain it. If they, worked up the courage enough to find some kind of way to contact you with all the numbers and everything you've blocked, remember why you blocked them. And I'm going to remind you, okay? It's like I was just saying, they hung around and allowed family members and friends and whoever else wanted to talk bad about you. People that didn't even know you, none of them know you. Even your ex don't even know you. But you know what I mean, be real. But didn't take the time to figure you out. But these people have no idea who you are, and we're going out of their way to talk all kind of crazy stuff. And anybody with any kind of common sense knows someone or groups of people that have to constantly talk about someone, and they were talking bad about you. And I want you to understand how you know why. Whenever you're around people and they take slights at you for no good reason, like you're talking and and somebody's like, "Oh yeah, but that really means this." What are you telling me that for? Like stuff like that. Little, you're having a conversation, just like how the trolls do. That's how I know who the trolls are. Like just interrupt me while I'm in the middle of speaking to correct what I said. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not listening to learn anything. You know what I mean? They're listening to correct. You know what I'm saying? Or listening to, diffuse or debate or argue or whatever. Right? So that's what these people do. And you've seen it. You've seen them do it, and they gave you that look. And you know the look I'm talking about. You're around the family, friends, or these coworkers, whatever it is. You get that black sheep feel. You get that inside joke feel. Like, what's the joke? But everybody's cutting their eye a certain way. Like, that look that dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever run into your girl's ex and they're looking at you like, yeah, I had her all kind of different ways, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But kudos to you. Like that look. But you're getting that look from the entire family, the close friend. That's the look because they know that you're supposed to be or you are something temporary. That person's not taking you serious like that. That person's coming in to take everything that you have from you. They're coming in to absorb as much of your and harvest as much confirmation, as much of your energy as they possibly can. To either be like you, because there's something about you that they hate. But these peasants, these scallywags, these raggaties, they don't they're just parasites. So they attach themselves to you. And then once you get that parasite off of you through a reverse discharge, which discard, I'm sorry, which is because, these people, they're very not well, you know what? Screw it. They're low IQ, right? So what happens is they come in knowing there's an expiration date to the entire situation. They might jump the gun on the expiration date, but they will go because they're trained by the mother. And if you don't remember, that person, when they drink a lot, they talk a lot. When they drink a lot, they talk a lot. And when they were talking, they talked about how their mother treated the people that the mother was dating, discarding them like nothing whenever the dad came back around. And these guys happen to be black guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's just seeming like a pattern here. And you're just, I put things together. It doesn't matter what year it was. My brain doesn't work like that. My brain keeps things in its own little place. And when I need it, I can grab it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I remember in 2014, she said this. That's how my brain works with things. I don't know why I'm rigged that way. Everybody says since I was little, I should have been a lawyer, and I probably would have been a great lawyer. My brain works, especially when it comes to debating and arguing, or when someone goes against my reality. When you start, it's like a trigger mechanism. Like when you try to call me a liar or something. When you start making me try to feel like I'm questioning my reality, as grounded as I am, it triggers that automatically. My brain gets to working and start pulling stuff. And so while you're trying to think of stuff, I don't have to think about it. It's coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? That don't sound right. The words are rolling out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's what people are like, oh, you're quick witted. Da, 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 da. Listen, man, there's stuff stored in my head for whenever any Joker wants to act up and things line up and just roll. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to think about nothing. When I start thinking, I start stuttering. That's why I don't think with it. I just roll with it. I stay in flow. But if you guys think about what was going on back then, you'll remember seeing little clues, you know, about how the family hated you. But if the family hated you that much, why would they always be around the family? What if you know that you're around a bunch of people that's going against your relationship and your person's not there? What do you think's going on? At the least, they're sitting there letting it happen. So it's just like those families that the daughters and the kids are dating, you know what I'm saying, interracially, and they know the parents are racist, but they don't say nothing. They just keep it to themselves, and you know they don't say anything to anybody really, and they just kind of like, you know what I'm saying. You know you got a problem at your home, you know what I'm saying, and then you're gonna add fire to that by interracially dating, which could be something that you're doing as a get back type of thing or something, possibly. I don't know. You know, maybe not. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But you know, you're hiding that. You're not going to tell the person you're dating, well, huh, both my parents are KKK members, and what? Huh? What? You know what I mean? They ain't gonna tell you nothing. They keep it private like that. And to me, as far as I'm concerned, if you know you got a bunch of, you know, just these are examples, Klan members, or I don't know, let's go the opposite end of it, you know, Black Panther members that, you know, probably are not that liberal, you know, with interracial dating, then, you know, and if you're letting it happen and no one knows that you're against that, butterfly flying down the road, why is it flying straight down the road? It's on a mission. It's like I'm going down this road. Did y'all see that? Did it show up? I don't know. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're a co-conspirator at the least. You gotta believe in some of the stuff that they say. Listen, if any, no one, everybody knows not to say nothing crazy around me. Don't say nothing crazy about other races, because I'm not gonna really go for that. I mean, I don't really. Everybody got their backgrounds or whatever, and I don't go off of a group. I go off the individual and the character they show me. So people don't know how to come around me with that kind of stuff. Don't come around me with that woman hating stuff. My mom's a woman. My sisters are women. Like, get specific about that particular woman and tell me the reason why you have a problem with her. But no one can come over around me and generalize stuff and start talking about people without hearing my mouth. I think strongly about whatever, and that's whatever relative, whatever friend, whatever. If anyone is allowing people to talk badly about the person that they so called live with, care about, lay with, you know, invest money together with, knows your account numbers, knows your social security number, you know what I'm saying? Which that could be on your fault or whatever. Needless, you know, to say, if they're going to go around people that are bad mouthing you, how do you think that's going to go? If they're not joining in or at least being super quiet and giggling, they're not going, no, don't do that. Don't say that about them. No, no, no. They're agreeing with them. They're going right along with it. So when this person gets back in touch with you or whatever they're doing right now, that's making you guys thinking about, because I mean, for what I'm getting is they're trying to reach out to you guys or whatever just so you can cuss them out. It's not needed. You don't need to cuss them out, man. Like, let them, you know, dream about that kind of stuff. It's not needed. Don't do it. I know you're doing better right now. Trust me, I've thought about doing it before. Whenever, if she ever contacted me, but I talk myself out of it. Like, if she ever contact me, it's blocked. Unless she shows up to my door, it's gonna be blocked from here on out. Like, you're deleted out of my life. Like, I don't know how to describe. Like, you can try to force yourself back into my reality, but you're literally deleted out of my life. You know what I'm saying? So what I want you guys to do is to think the same kind of way. When these exes, and I'm telling you, they're gonna get back in touch with you, and they're gonna blame, you know, Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know, mom, and everybody was, you know, saying, and I had to have a place to stay, and you know, I had to, you know, and they're not gonna explain all the cheating that was done while you were there. They're not gonna explain, you know, how the mom and the family co-conspired with them whenever they wanted to cheat on you, and they were going to the parents or friends' house or whatever to do so, or what they were doing with the family or friends, you know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, how some weirdo hillbilly families get down with or whatever. I'm not going to be, you know, in detail about that, you know, but I mean, they're not going to let you know none of that kind of stuff. They're going to be like, oh, it was the family and everybody was going against you. And, you know, here's the thing about it. Another reason why I'll never let what, you know what I'm saying, happen with her go, because she Could have felt how she wanted to feel. My family didn't too much care for her whenever she did what she did, but I didn't go hang out with them and bash her. All I did was build stuff while I was there. That's part of the reason why they didn't want to hang out with me and why I had to leave from around them. I don't want to sit around talking about people, period. I got work to do. I'm at the bottom of my bottom. What I look like talking about somebody? And you're over there joining in. How can you lay with somebody and then you hate them so much? The people are wicked, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Do not even understand that they're crazy. Understand that they're crazy. That's why I'm trying to get it across to you guys. Like, it ain't even an option to me. I don't want to be on here bashing a person all the time. But when it's not even really an option, there's not a lot that needs to be said. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to bash nobody, but it's just like, nah, ain't even an option. Ain't even nothing to be thought about. I don't care what year it is, And then there's some people that'll gaslight you, and these are just weirdos that'll say something to me. I've had people comment saying, "Well, you gotta heal, you gotta forgive them if you're healed." Who told you that? What are you talking about? That's why I got to make the rules. Who said that when you're healing or you forgive someone, you gotta forget? Whoever said that? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So you're going to just let your abuser continue to disabuse you based off of their word? Come on, person. You're being stupid just to be stupid. We're not doing stuff like that. We're going to make sure that we maintain our frames, man or woman, right? So when this goofy ex comes back, because some of you guys might be getting weak sexually or whatever. See, I'm good on my celibate journey. But some of you guys might be getting weak or whatever. Don't do it. This dirt bag was out there doing dirty things. And when those legs were in the air, or when that person had their legs in the air, they weren't worried about coming back with a sob story then. You know what I'm saying? They were sweating and sobbing over for different reasons, sweating and sobbing and slobbing over different reasons. Now they want to sweat and slob and snot over you for, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you were sweating and snotting and you know what I'm saying? Look, 3,000 on somebody else not too long ago. I'm not going to let that go. We're not going to let that go. They can blame the family, the sneaky links, the exes that stayed in touch with, that was bad mouthing you, trying to tell her that or him, whatever, that you were crazy or whatever, and you're older or whatever, and go ahead and all this other crazy. This person is the one that kept all the relationships together. The only thing that was a glue to all of this stuff was this person. They're not excluded from it because what they did was, and I'm gonna tell you this again, a lot of their family members, and you know it, are shunned from society. A lot of people don't like their family members. Most of their family don't have any friends. Most of their family can only deal with their family. When that person went back and started complaining and having them, covert narcissist type of stuff, you console them and all this stuff like that, they knew that they were unleashing wild dogs on you. They knew that if the mother's doggone husband ran away best he could ever. Why do you, and she had no man sense. Why would you unleash this woman on me? Right? You put that evil energied woman on me. So you can't, I'm not just saying you guys also. It could be a wicked, father-in-law. It could be whatever parent they have. Because they always got a weird situation with one of their parents. They'll go back and that parent, they got their weird relationship with them, will feel okay with, this parent will be up at night, just this person has no life. They can just be having a bad night, arguing with their ex-husband, and then just start messing with you in your life. This person knew that they were unleashing dogs on you, wild dogs that are shunned from society. This is why they say when they throw you out to, this is what they mean by throwing you out to the wolves. Like this person went out there and threw you out to this like meat, like to the crazy family members. Some of them in a jail, some of them in and out of jail, right? Some of them, need to go to jail for what they be doing. These people do not obey the laws whatsoever. You know what I mean? Some of these people like be doing weird stuff, don't need to be around kids, all kind of crazy stuff. But they'll unleash these weirdos to you. They'll be like, "Oh, they broke my heart," knowing that they're cheating the whole time. The family knows it because they're a part of the process of the cheating. They were there. They were the co-conspirators. But now that they got the okay, it's like, okay, go ahead, unleash on them, right? All these crazy that's been waiting to go crazy on somebody for years can feel legitimized to go crazy on somebody. People that don't know you, People ain't never met you in person. People that just see you, see your light, and these demons automatically were mad at you. That's where the family acted. Think about the way you remember these exes before you go back to them, how the family treated you. Out the gate, mad at you like you did something to them, stole something from them, and you know what it is. It's only because you looking. These women be looking hard, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I stay focused. But these women be looking mouth dropped. I'm looking good though, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I thought I was a little bit overweight, but I guess I'm still looking good. Just hey, shout out to my neighbors and everybody's visiting my neighbors, all these ladies out here, you know what I'm saying, staring with their mouths open and jaws dropped. That made me feel good. Mm, that's why I love women. Man, they can make you feel good. What was I talking about? Oh man, she's looking good too. What was I talking about, y'all? Mm, man, she's looking good. Yeah, like she's about late 20s, maybe mid 20s. Ears ringing. Ha, yeah, I likes it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm gonna wave at her hard next time. I'm gonna take my shades off too. I'm gonna have the shades off, y'all. Ah, Cherry B, what's going on? Cherry B, salute and pound Cherry B. I'm gonna give you a panoramic. I know you guys love the nature, but we're just talking about how I get the collective energy here that some of you guys are thinking about not going back to your ex, but entertaining your ex hitting you up, allowing them contact with you because you've been no contact for quite a while or a short while. It doesn't matter. But I feel like you're thinking about breaking in, and some of you are thinking about doing it just to cuss them out. Everybody's okay. All right. There weren't any serious injuries, were there? Like, was it like a serious car accident, or is it? I'm not trying to be in your business. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hope everybody's okay. Let's go ahead and have a prayer real quick. Cherry B and her family. Blessings on your family. Hope everybody's okay. And we send, love and light. That everybody recovers quickly, and there's no trauma damage that needs to be, you know, a therapist seen for. Amen. I appreciate you joining us with all that you have going on. I love the energy you bring. Super positive. And we were just talking about, before the young lady earlier distracted my thought. Also, Cherry, I have videos coming for you guys today. I'm gonna go on TikTok and make a bunch of them. They're gonna be like 10 minutes and less, so you guys ain't gotta worry about it. But I am gonna drop like a 20-minute or 30-minute one on there. Well, let's send a prayer out to all those that passed away. Sorry to hear that. And let's send out prayers to the children that need surgery. God bless the kids. Allow them to go through their surgeries, come out of their surgeries, and heal uh, better than ever. Uh, to the Most High. Amen. Don't take offense to me if I don't say in Jesus. I don't know where that name came from, and we know who Jesus was. We don't have to say the name, but we do know who the Most High is. So you ain't got to go through the Son to get to the Father. You ain't got to do that. Okay? Even says it in the Bible. So don't be mad at me because I don't say Jesus. The only thing I know named Jesus is a slave ship that was named Jesus. So let's not go there. We don't know what the name of the person was, but he existed. Cherry B, I appreciate you joining us. Still with your great energy. Wish your family and pray for your family, and they're going to recover. You know, bug in my face. Fine children, they heal quickly, and with all the knowledge about making sure that you stay on top of making sure that they're mentally strong, stuff like that, and you having your energy around them. I'm sure they're going to be okay. I appreciate you. Love you. Know that God loves you. I love you. I love everybody. It's an accident. I hope everybody's going to be okay that's still here, and whoever didn't make it, definitely in heaven. without a shadow of a doubt. You have a great family, great lineage. You know you have a great lineage. Do not go back to these dirtbag exes. You have a lot of other things going on. I'm just getting the feeling that I mean, it could be somebody that was close to you, not necessarily a love interest, but I'm mainly talking about somebody that you were with, whether it was, not too long ago or a while ago. They're next for a reason. Let them go. Let them go. Wish them that they get whatever they deserve, and peace, love, and light. We ain't got nothing for you over here, but we ain't got nothing negative for you over here either. And let them go. You know what I'm saying? Release them. Like release them. You know what I'm saying? Like release even the thought of them reaching out to you. Release any of that stuff. You don't want them to. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Fellas, I know a lot of guys, and I want to make sure I speak on this. Y'all don't get enough space online to be able to be a man and be able to express yourself as a man with the full spectrum of your emotions as a man. Because you got women telling you how to be a man. You have LGBTQ telling you how to be a man. You have the government telling you how to be a man. Nobody's out here trying to help men out. Ain't nobody giving men nothing. I'm just telling you what you need to do and how you need to do it. Listen, I'm here to support you. Ladies, I'm always here for y'all, but the men got to be spoken up for. There's some really wicked women out here doing some really wicked things. Some of the greatest kings were taken down by some wicked women. It's not like you guys aren't underestimated anymore. You're definitely, put in the category of could be, arch nemesis. So I want to make sure guys can get on here and understand you're not weak if you got played by a narcissist. You're not weak. Actually, you've seen things that were going on and signs, but you gave this person the benefit of the doubt. You wholeheartedly went into the relationship, did what you needed to do. It didn't work out all well. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to retaliate. As men, most definitely not going to retaliate. We are not going to do that. Exactly. There were lessons. You're not going to sit there and tell me you're not a better man since you got out of that situation. Please, exes of all the people I'm talking to, I'm not telling you, oh yeah, we help them get where they're at. Let's reach out. No, 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 no. That's all on the survivor that became a better person. You get no credit, right? Because if you destroyed them, you'll clap for yourself too, right? Exactly. So you didn't go and do what you did to make them a better person. You went in with the intent to try to destroy them. That is too powerful for you. And understand something too, y'all, gentlemen out there as well. When these women are gaslighting you, or women, ladies, but men, when they're gaslighting you and they're trying to get another guy after you or whatever, girl, because they probably down low and bisexual, um, and they're trying to make fun of you through some kind of way, social media or contacting you, whatever, understand that that person had to go run back and get a group of people to go after little old you. If you keep that in your mind at all times, I mean nothing to you. They couldn't do it by themselves. They had to go back and get a group. And not only that, let me tell you something else. I can almost guarantee you all parties or most parties involved will not say it to your face. I can almost guarantee you. They're not going to say it to your face. They're going to be nowhere around. They're going to throw rocks and hide their hand. They're going to be in your comments on their fake profile, not even using their name or not even using their face. So these people, they have all this stuff to say, but they couldn't go to a grocery store or to a Walmart and have this discussion in line full of regular people, because they would be like, what are you talking about? And why in the world would you be doing that to somebody? You're a psychopath. They got to only do it around each other in these little groups hiding in the corner, like, yeah, let's go ahead and, or doing it by themselves and then getting back together with each other the next day and be like, did you gang stalk them last night? Yeah, I did. I took shift 11 to 12. Yeah, I took shift 1 to 3. Yeah, Joker was up late. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally trying to harvest my energy, but really just giving me your energy. I don't even know you jokers. And the ex that we had, listen, y'all need to be like me. I don't know what that chick looked like no more. I know I don't know what she sounded like because you know that right after we broke up, when I called her, she sounded like a whole different person. Here I was thinking that she had taken on the accent of her sister. Nah, that was a doggone her accent the whole time. She put an accent on for my black ass. Oh man, I'm telling you, man. When you get rid of them and things start coming together, you're just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. God's protection. You know what I mean? The rejection is God's protection. So don't go back on God's protection and even give it a second thought when they're boo-hooing and reaching out to you. They're only reaching out and thinking about you because you're glowing up, looking good. I'm gonna tell you something. The same friends and family that don't like you, they still think you're hot. And whether they say it out loud or not, they wish they could get a shot. Ooh, do you hear that? I'm out here, I'm doing it, y'all. They still think you're hot. Yeah, they get a shot, man. They take it. They would get you right now if they could, any of the friends or the family members. And that ex knows it. That ex knows it. You know what I'm saying? We full no contact with them jokers. But if you have social media or if you're posting anything up on your Facebook, they're watching you. These crazies are watching you. You're the best thing ever happened to them. They got to go and check in and look at you or keep pictures of you or old videos of you or whatever just so they can harvest some energy to have some direction in life. Ooh, that's deep. They got to look at old pictures of you just to try to feel your energy to, because I used to give this person direction. I mean, you know how I do this, and I'm talking to y'all. I'll be like, hey, you should do this, or hey, you should go back to school. You know what I'm saying? And then you should go to college. You know what I'm saying? And she did. You know, I do stuff like that. I'm like, oh, you seem like you're kind of insecure about that. You should probably go to school for that. Hey, I'll support it. I'll pay for it. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is like the stuff that you kind of did for them, and they forget that because they're so hypersexual because that's the only thing they feel like they have due to the trauma inflicted on when they were young. However, it's not our job to figure out what that trauma was exactly, how extensive it was. It's their job as an adult to figure out how to get over it. When they don't want to get over it, but they want to inflict on everybody else what they went through, that's not fair, and we're not going to deal with that. Exactly. They're over there trying to harvest. You said it, Cherry B. You know what I'm saying? Nail on the head. Shout out to you, Cherry B. Harvesting off of old energy that's not even yours anymore. Ain't even you anymore. You're a whole new person. As a matter of fact, you're not even the same person you was last week. Who is that person they got in that picture? We don't know who that is. Who is the picture? Who's that person that they got the D picture of? I don't know who that person is. My junk gotten bigger. What you talking about? I'm taking that Haitian, whatever that thing is. My junk done got bigger. What you talking about? I ain't over here giving it all out, man. It's just swelling up. You know what I'm saying? Another perk of semen retention, right? So I ain't even looking the same nowhere around any kind of way. Why do you think I rebuilt myself? That's one of the reasons. I don't want you ever, ever thinking you had this. Nah, I'm unrecognizable to you. You ain't never had this one. You ain't never had this David. This is a brand new David. So the lady that gets me next is like getting a brand new virgin. What I say? Either way it goes. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody had this. That's why I went celibate. See, here's the thing about it. When you take all your power back, fellas, I'm telling you to do this, man. I know y'all gonna be on some goofy stuff. Well, I need it. Look, if in your 20s, listen, man, I understand. You know what I'm saying? God bless you. You're gonna probably give in. But at least let it be with some side chick or something that like some chick that you know that's clean. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say this. I hate to say this, guys. Ladies, don't judge me, please. It has a man, so she's not in the streets too much. I'm just gonna be real. I'm just gonna be real. Because otherwise, if they say they're single, whoa, don't do it. Don't do it. Unless they're saying they're celibate and they can back it up with some documentation, like just pictures. Nah, I'm not talking about like pictures of her stuff, but just like, you know what I'm saying? Make it seem like she ain't going out. Man, I'm telling you, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Get you a little and then do what you got. But if you can be celibate, take your power back. Do you know how much energy you're wasting running around chasing a bunch of women that really don't even want you like that, that are settling for you, waiting on this Romeo to come out of nowhere and this Porsche and pick her up and take her raggedy ass somewhere. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know where they be getting these weird ideas of the perfect man, but what constantly keeps happening, and I'm not talking about the ladies that are good ladies, Sigma ladies, I'm talking about these other women out here. What happens is they get you and then be like, well, I can do better. What? Where they make y'all at, man? All right, then do better. Do better. You know what I'm saying? Do better. I ain't got time for you. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm the best that there is. I don't do nothing but, you know, the goofiness about it all. And this is why you let them go. You know, and you thought that they paid attention, you're constantly upgrading yourself. You can look at any picture of me over time. I have upgraded myself every year. That's why no one competes with me. They're like, this dude is always doing something. So what they end up doing, yes, ma'am, know your self-worth. You know what I'm saying? What these people end up doing is just kind of like being a friend of mine from a distance. Or I've had women that I've messed with a couple times, not even girlfriends, and I'd post up a picture of me for my LinkedIn profile picture, and I used it for all of my interviews. And I had a chick tell me years later, got back in touch with me after she got herself together. She wasn't a sneaky link no more. You know what I'm saying? Got a really nice chick. You know, and she was like, you know, I looked at your LinkedIn picture and I seen how it was casual and you had your, 'cause I had the old school, you know, I used to do, you know, your hand on your, I had no beard or whatever. I had the waves and I, you know, you had the nice V-neck shirt and you just, and she was like, "Yeah, it's simple, and but it's professional." And she did the same thing, got a great job. Do you see how your blessings work? She got a great job off of using and just looking at my LinkedIn. I wasn't even around her when she did it. She just had interaction sexual relations with me, remembered it years later, looked me up on LinkedIn, see my picture, and then you know when she reached out to me years after that, told me, you know what I'm saying, your LinkedIn picture, I did it, I got a job. I'm like, man, see anyone that's in touch with you and you got good energy with them, meaning like you ain't got nothing, no bad type of, you know, remembrance, because I ain't got nothing bad to think about that woman. I mean, she was a giver. You know what I'm saying? Now, it was my player days, so I definitely probably played her a little bit. So when she was kind of trying to play me, I could see it didn't happen. You know what I mean? I got the draws, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? I could tell she was trying to be a player, but that's something else she got from me too. That you know, inadvertently, she had gotten that part partially from me because after being with me, trying to play me when she was younger, and then getting played. You know, then trying to. That's something that women do too. They will hold a grudge. They will try to circle back around and try to get you again. They will watch you for a while and try to get you again. That's why on here sometimes, you guys, it might seem like I'm being super random. It's not random. I'm scaring off exes and scallywags. I'm just reminding them, don't come over this way. If I'm on here smiling too much, they'll be like, oh, he's vulnerable. No, I have you know, customers and you know, subscribers and followers and fans and people like to see me. I'm not smiling for you, goofball. Don't contact me. So that's why I'll end up saying it again, or I'll have a day like the other day where I just go off on stuff, reminding them, yeah, he wants nothing to do with me. Yeah, I want nothing to do with you ever again. I told you on my way up out of here, I'm gonna have a note with me that says you better not never contact me in the afterworld. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see you there either. I don't want to see you next lifetime. I don't want to see you ever again. What you deserve. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Kudos to you. Do what you gotta do. You know, I got things to be doing over here. You know, we're building empires. For all you low vibrational people that want to just run around and throw your loins on everyone, well, I mean, what skill does it take to do that? Nothing. So go ahead and keep doing it. We need low vibrationals like you out there, right? We need them. You know what I'm saying? So do what you do. You know what I'm saying? We'll do what we do. You guys are helping to elevate us, whether you think you're doing it or not. You think you're getting over. You know, if it takes you a group to even try, why would you think you're going to win? Let me tell you something. If any time in my life I meet up with somebody and I feel like they've done me so wrong that I'm contemplating getting myself a little gang, I ain't gonna say a gang because it's more than five. This Joker went and got, I'm feeling like over 10 people when it first started off, right? And I don't know how, like, you know, you guys felt about sure, but I want you to understand it's all the immediate family, any immediate friends. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? Any new lovers they have. 4444 on the clock as I said that. You know what I'm saying? On the timer. You know what I'm saying? You know it's true. You know, and they took all this collective of people and you're thinking that it's just them, and maybe that no, man, no one person can gang stalk and keep up with the information on you round the clock. You know what I'm saying? Had a fly land right on my phone. You know what I'm saying? But it is outside, and that's what the outside does, you know. But they're around the clock, constantly, surveillance, dropping weirdo, and now you're over everything. You know what I'm saying? Any kind of gang stalking, random calls, whatever. I'm not saying my situation in particular. I'm just saying, broadly speaking, it doesn't mean nothing to you. It's like, oh, ignore. Any gang stalking that goes on in your comments, it's like, should I block them? Is it that bad? Or should I let them rock for a little while? And that's all that it is. Ain't nothing to you. You don't never mind. I mean, look at you. They can't help but feel like they lost. They missed out on the best version of, yeah, yeah, feeling myself. Mm. Yeah, to all my haters out there that feel like I'm feeling myself, you doggone right I'm feeling myself. If I don't feel myself, who else gonna feel myself? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else gonna do it. Ain't nobody else gonna shine like you, baby. Ain't nobody else gonna look good like you, baby. Ain't nobody else gonna love you like you, baby. So any of y'all out there talking about feeling myself and I'm doing my job, that's exactly how I want to come across. Cause I'm feeling myself. Mm. Oh, go ahead and flex for you. Oh yeah, I know you like that, baby. Mm. I know you like that. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all right, gotta get ready to go. I'm about to get ready to go myself, But you know what I'm saying? Still flexing. Back's looking good, man. Like light shining off of me, man. Feeling myself, loving myself. Listen, y'all, I'm trying to tell you, and it ain't even some people out there. Some people out there trying to say right now that you're on some revenge type of thing. Who in the world would be thinking something crazy like that? Man, listen, you don't want to date no one that you've met just yet because you're not in the right place. But it definitely ain't because you're thinking about going back to some goofball, cornball ex. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, love? What's going on? How you doing? How you been? It's good to see you. It's been a while. You know what I'm saying? Glad to see it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you definitely helped inspire me, making my moves towards my divorce and, getting this thing taken care of, right? It's best to just, cut ties. Don't let them reach back out and mend those ties, and attach themselves to you. I'm not having this issue because you guys see me. I put out plenty of videos saying if anyone pops up my house, it's going to be consequences and repercussions in the sense the cops getting called. That's it. Oh, it's good to see it. It's good to see it. I have to do that as well. I got a couple new pages. I want to start putting the links, hyperlinks in the thing. But it's good to see it. I'm glad that you brought that new energy in. Sometimes you got to start over new. You know what I'm saying? Just get that bad energy off of you. I was speaking about that the other night. Not exactly what you brought to the table just now. Not take away from what you just said, but I got 3 other channels, so it's like it's good to kind of spread my energy around and having some new stuff, right? Because when you're bringing in and you wanting something new. When I moved here, I threw away like that crazy ex was talking something about like, oh, you got the mattress and well, I guess you want me to sleep on the floor. I threw away everything. I started over with everything because there's energy attached to that. I don't want no bed. You know what I'm saying? I don't want. I mean, I started over with everything. And there's good energy to that. I really feel like that energy I brought in with all the new stuff, new location, all new furniture, all new. I got rid of clothes, started over with clothes. I mean, my clothes were just fine, but I kept the ones I barely wore, and I got rid of all my nice clothes, all that bad energy. You know what I'm saying? Just get rid of it, get it off of you. You know what I'm saying? And then just move different. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome, Tracy. I just remember. You know what I mean? I remember. You going through the process and you posting about you finalize your divorce, and it's definitely inspiring to see other people that are going through with things and not letting nothing hold them back, especially narcissistic crazy exes. And understand again, before I get off of here, when you're dealing with a narcissist, the whole family are, I mean, the whole, it's a community. It's a whole community, man. So these people, It's the strangest thing in the world to you because you wouldn't do nothing like that. But they do stuff like this, right? They gang stalk people. These people are really shunned from society, like I said earlier. And when you end up with one of their offspring or siblings, then what basically happens is, without you knowing it, you're brought into this hillbilly freak show, and you don't know what you're getting yourself into. And then, no one wants to talk to you. They act weird, like you're taking their girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some hills have eyes type of stuff going on, or some weirdo stuff going on. And then, you don't want to, your instinct's telling you one thing, and you don't want to believe nothing like that. I'm trying to laugh it off, but I'm being serious. And then next thing you know it, you start getting the signs when the breakup happens. It's like, oh man, I got some weirdo stuff going on, man. And then it starts making sense why they were so passionate about getting rid of your black ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just keep me away from that stuff. I want nothing to do with it. And remember, rejection is the best protection. If they do you like they did me, and disappear without a trace, and never show their face again, they did so much against your name and everything because I make a lot of predictions. That means that all my prediction was right, and then some. You know what I'm saying? The only contact I got from that woman was when I put up a TikTok talking about how, she ran off with her sneaky link and this and that and the third. And I said something about she's not happy where she's with. This person reached out to my TikTok, left a comment, my ex, talking about I'm happy where I'm at. The person they were with made them reach out and put a comment up. They had to verify, hey, show him that you're happy with. Listen, man, it's not like a prisoner to me. You guys got to understand the circumstance this person put themselves in, the predicament. They put themselves in a predicament they can never get out of. They're in a situation where whoever they're with won't allow them to contact you. Whenever, okay, prime example, I'll use my situation for an example. After we broke up, I got a call from her, and she was whispering in the bathroom. I thought she was trying to just be funny and be an asshole, but then her son was like creeping around. Like, why is your son creeping around the bathroom? That's weird. That's weird. He was trying to go back and report to the mom. I guess that the mom said, "Hey, you reach out, or whoever she was with, you reach out to him. You'll be on the street or something." So she's in the bathroom trying to reach out to me, whispering, da 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 da. And I thought about it afterwards, and I'm like, whoever she was with, I'm pretty sure is her mom, hated me that much to where they said if she was to reach out to me, then they'd probably put her in the street, right? That is crazy. You had no idea. So now you know that you have psychopaths that aren't allowed to be around anyone else. They don't have no relationships. They don't have no boyfriend, no nothing. These are crazy psycho single women that have been unleashed on you for no reason. And they could just be having this vendetta because you're handsome and they could never have you. They could be obviously jealous of their child because anyone that'll disrupt the situation where a child will have a chosen one is obviously a jealous sibling or parent. You know what I mean? And these people will do this kind of stuff, man. And then so whenever you're thinking that it's just your ex going at you, going crazy, no, it's the ex, it's the crazy parent, it's the crazy sibling, it's whoever is within proximity of the ex, and all of them are going at you. That's why I blocked everybody on Facebook, and I blocked them all. I blocked all their phone numbers. I don't want her using one of them to reach out to me because all of them are in on it. They all know about it. They're all involved. So I'm feeling this collective, you know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all are out here having an ex, one of these weirdos, you know what I'm saying? You're all in on it. They're all in on it. That's why when you're around them, they looked at you crazy like, yeah, I got your girl. Because they got your girl or they got your man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, it goes deep. It's deeper than that. But again, I got a Patreon, y'all, where I can mention more about that kind of stuff. Because, there's a lot of trauma that, goes on in their childhood with that parent that caused them to be weird like this. They feel like they got to go back to that parent every time, no matter how that parent treats them and that parent treats their exes. Because I remember that parent having a lot of problem with their ex before me, but they made him seem like he was crazy. Oh, he's on drugs, and I mean he's crazy, and I meet the dude, and he's not even like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not even like that, and I'm like, but she's so convincing and all the crying. I'm like, that's me now. whoever she was with after me, that's me. I'm that person now. I'm the boo-hoo, he did this, no, look at that. I'm that now, right? And I'm like, man, oh man, oh man. They use the same playbook. These narcs, they're not very bright. They are not very bright, using the exact same playbook. That's why I was able to call her out to the next person, because she's doing exactly what she did to me to them. And they're like, oh, wait a minute, not that dumb. More than likely, she got cheated on. They were cheating on her the whole time, like she was trying to be, having her little trifecta going on, and it fell apart, right? I don't know why in the world that she would think that she can get with somebody as a cheater, or they have some weird situation going on where I don't know. I almost feel like she was a third party, like she was accepting the fact of being somebody's swinger couple person, and they just used her up and got tired of her and threw her away. But what I'm trying to tell you is, whenever they come back and get in touch with you, they still got these crazies that they've reattached themselves to, cried to, whined about everything to, made you seem like the worst person in the world to, and then they're crazy, right? They'll flip the script and be like, "Oh, they're doing good. I miss them. I want their money." And or, part of their cloud or whatever you have going on. You know what I'm saying? New position or whatever. And then they'll act like they can just be like, "Oh, it was a family," and they won't do nothing. But the people that they already put in place, the people that they put the battery in the back of, are still doing things. So they're over here doing whatever. They've changed their mind, and they might be trying to reach out to you, but the people that they put batteries in the back of, that are psychos, that don't have no friends in regular society outside the blood relatives that have to deal with them, are running around doing rampantness all through your social media and doing whatever they want to do, because now you're like their boyfriend or man. You know what I'm saying? Just by being associated and affiliated with the child. Nah, man. No. See, that's how I look at everything. That's why I put it out there. That's why I say, if this person pop up here, who do you think she got the money to get down here? Family sent her down here. Probably was sent her down here, you know what I'm saying, to get her away from her. They're probably tired of her. You know what I'm saying? Family probably tired of her by now. I was probably the only person that could deal with her, because I have the capacity to deal with people, try to heal them. And you know what I'm saying? You got to be like a healer to deal with a narc full time. You know what I'm saying? You got to be an empath. Like anybody else, any regular person going to go crazy. And they'll get rid of them real quick. You know what I'm saying? But that narc finds out the hard way. Not your problem. And don't let it be your problem again. You know, understand that they did all kind of stuff. Not to listen, not to mention all the slandering of your name and everything that was said about you to everybody. And listen, and your kids, and your kids. So again, I'm gonna get off of here. I want you guys to remember, whenever that narcissist or a hater, whatever, the ex, trying to reach out to you, and you're thinking about, well, I'll let them reach out to me to cuss them out. No, no, you don't need to cuss them out. They got the message. They got the message. You know what I'm saying? You have nothing to do with them. When you retract your energy, the level of healer, the level of impact you are, that is the cussing out enough. That is the cussing out enough. You don't know how powerful you are. You don't know what your energy does to people until you get online, and then you can heal people with your words, having a conversation. You don't know. Something like that. Heal people or help people get closer to God. Or, that's what you need to be doing, like putting your time into your purpose. And that way you won't even think about no goofy ex. Why would you think about an ex, period? You know what I'm saying? When you have all these great options, you know what I'm saying, ahead of you. You're only going to get greater. So why wouldn't God put greater people in front of you? Why, like, it's not even a thought process to me, like, ever. Even having a conversation. What needed to be said was said. There was an opportunity very shortly after the breakup that she could have, like, emailed me something. She was still on some slave master shit. It was the weirdest stuff. She was still on some, like, trying to talk to me like she was running me or something. I was like, this is the weirdest stuff in the world. I ain't even with still talking crazy. So again, these people, they don't even see you as a person, your property, and they believe it's the old days with property where, you know, that you're slaves and you gotta go and rally up your slaves or whatever, and can't let them get. It's weirdo stuff, man. It's weirdo stuff. I'm telling you right now, let them go. Don't never let them come back in your life. Not even to exchange the energy of conversation. Not even that. Not even that. We're not doing that. You know, new year, new you, new love, new energy. No exes, man. That's just old energy. Think of it like that. Would you put on a pair of raggedy ass, dirty ass clothes that fell out of your vehicle and then fell into the sewer dumpster area, and then somebody pulled it out, took it to your house, and said, "Hey, listen, you want these jeans back?" Would you put them back on? Hell no, you wouldn't. You don't want nothing to do with the energy that is bad enough. The jeans are raggedy and torn up, and you know what I'm saying, they couldn't even go to the Salvation Army before you lost them. But then they done went through all that other stuff after you lost them. Why would you take them back? All that energy can go wherever. Put it back in the trash can where it belongs. Where it belongs. Don't you ever think about putting no trash back on your body. You ain't bringing no peasant back in your life. You a royalty. You're waiting on your kingdom spouse to show up. Ain't that what they say? Come on now. Come on, ladies. All right. Well, look, y'all. It's over an hour. You know I like that good solid hour. Ah, love myself. Love yourself. Love God. And I'm out.